Lesotho Prime Minister Sam Matekane says Moshoeshoe Walk remains an important feature in the Mountain Kingdom's calendar. He was speaking at the day one of the annual walk. It's used to rekindle unity among Basotho. Khayelihle Khumalo is tracking that particular story for us and joins us live now. Khayelihle, this is quite an important milestone in terms of nation building. Talk to us about the significance of it.
Well, certainly a very remarkable day one for Moshoeshoe Walk, and so many people really from so many countries are right here in the Mountain Kingdom. As you know, that it's also coinciding with a remarkable 200 years since the formation of this particular nation. So I can tell you this much, it's been very energy sapping. You know, we got up, it's about 4 a.m. and we've just been traversing every valley, every inch here, right here in Lesotho, and a very important moment for this country, but also this is used really to unify Basotho. So many people are residing here. But let's hear from the Minister of Tourism and Arts and Culture, because I mean it boils down to heritage, to history. Minister, once again, thank you so much indeed for your time. Let's talk about the significance of this Moshoeshoe Walk. I mean, it's been happening since 2007 and it seems to be growing in leaps and bounds.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Yes, it's been happening since 2010, around that time. But this year we are celebrating 200 years as a Basotho nation. It is because Kim Moshoeshoe left Menkhoaneng, walked all the way 116 kilometers to Thaba-Bosibo. And this means a lot to us as a Basotho nation. The endurance that Moshoeshoe had, the tolerance that Moshoeshoe had to go there and build the nation from multiple clans. So like you are saying, it's now being used under cultural heritage, and as a result we are using it to attract tourists around the SADC region, and particularly this year it's a bigger one. We're able to go up to 1,000 people coming to Lesotho, and as you can understand, it's a good spin-off to our economy. All the hotel and guest house around are fully booked. Thank you.
Once again, Minister, I mean, we talk about Lesotho being right in the heart of South Africa because, I mean, you know no other neighbor except South Africa. And it's quite interesting because you talk about also the tourism aspect that is booming, especially after so many challenges that we've had. And I would imagine that, I mean, you will continue to encourage more people to come and learn about Basotho culture so that we understand, especially given the role that you played for South Africa, for South Africa's liberation, Minister.
Yeah. For example, this year in particular, we want to have a talk with South Africa through South African High Embassy. We want to come up with Maseru Remembrance Center. For example, a lot of South African together with Basotho were massacred in Maseru in 1982. So we want to take opportunity to turn that into tourism opportunities. I think, like you are saying, we are fully surrounded by South Africa and we have specific relationship. I think that on its own we can be able to attract a lot of South African coming to our country. Yeah.
Before I let you go, Minister, this walk really requires endurance, resilience. I mean, I tried few kilometers, but it's incredibly hard. 2 more days to go, Minister. Are we still geared up? Is everything still on course?
We are still geared up. Today we walked something like 23 kilometers. So you can imagine out of 116 kilometers, we are still left with something like 90-something kilometers. But like you are saying, as Basotho nation, particularly this year of 200,000, we have to test ourselves, our endurance, our tolerance. We have to learn from Moshoeshoe himself, how he was able to build a peaceful nation. As we all know, we have a lot of challenges as Basotho, homicide and other things. So we want to use this significant year to make sure that we reposition our country, we rebrand our country, and we introduce it differently to the rest of the world.
All right. Minister, thank you so much indeed for your time. So tomorrow I'll try to cover certain kilometers because today it was incredibly hard, but you know what, we'll try even more harder tomorrow with a lot of concerted efforts. So the position where we are, this is, just one of the areas that is very critical. You can see so many tents have been erected here. So this is where the hikers are going to sleep and have a very good experience with all these incredible views of Lesotho, all these mountains everywhere you go here in Lesotho. So by all accounts, a very interesting occasion here, so educational, but also so much history that is layered around here. With that, back to you in studio.
It'll be interesting to see if Khayelihle is able to walk the 23 kilometers, possibly, that was, walked today. But that's Khayelihle Khumalo, they are SABC News reporter.